Chapter 21, Section 2, Immigration. Phil, Lokesh, and Emma. Immigrants came to the United States from different countries to start a new life. People flooded into immigration centers from Europe, Asia, and Mexico. The Asians came to the west at Angel Island in California. There was long waiting and many immigrants lived in crude buildings while at Angel Island. The Europeans came to Ellis Island in New York. The immigrants there spent the night in a long hallway where many immigrants were complaining about food and being hungry. Meanwhile, the Mexicans came to Texas and the Japanese came to Hawaii. The reasons that immigrants came were push-pull factors. Pull factors that pulled immigrants into the United States were starting a new life. Push factors were poverty and shortages of food. But the immigrants settled in areas where they could find work. Most of them went into the cities where factories hired them for cheap labor. One half of the immigrants settled in New York, Boston, Philadelphia, Pittsburgh, and Chicago. However, the immigrants soon discovered there were long hours and low wages. The immigrants went where they could find people of the same race. As a result, little neighborhoods like Chinatown and Little Italy were formed. Employers wanted immigrants to feel like Americans, so therefore they had lessons for the immigrants in English. Even though the immigrants were proud to be Americans, they didn't give up their cultures right away. But the United States was known as the melting pot, where cultures blended together. There were all races in the United States, and everyone wanted to come to the United States because of the idea of starting a new life. The immigrants also faced constant discrimination from Americans, or true Americans as they called themselves. The Americans feared to compete with immigrants with jobs, as immigrants were willing to work for lower wages. As a result, Congress passed taxes on immigrants and laws keeping immigrants out. At one point, they passed the Chinese Expulsion Act, which stopped Chinese immigration for 10 years. Eventually, the discrimination of immigrants stopped, but there were many years the immigrants went through harsh discrimination. The end. Thanks for watching.